Hey, what's up, players? Calypso from Summoner's War here, and whoa, shaky microphone. Anyways, Calypso from Summoner's War here. Just a couple of shout-outs today. We've got a shout-out to Raven. We've got a shout-out to Ryoki, and a shout-out to Seth. His name's actually Eth or Eth. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I just call him Seth. And today, the other day, I realized that I'm gonna want to fuse again because I'm saving up my summoning scrolls. I haven't summoned for a really long time, and I've already saved up like 25, and all these exclusive summons. I'm gonna start fusing. I'm gonna consider fusion, and specifically, I'm gonna start working on fusing Sigmaris next, or as I like to call him by his hood name, Nigmaris. And I'm gonna consider fusing him, mostly because I already have Water Samurai or Water Ninja. I already have Water Ninja. I already have Wind Ninetails. My only qualm is about having to feed Jojo, so I'm gonna fuse another Jojo, and then I'm gonna feed him to Water Phoenix, to fuse Water Phoenix. But today, oh, by the way, final shout out to the person who inspired me to fuse Sigmaris is Hero Denny. His Sigmaris is just OP. Like it's really OP. His Sigmaris could probably kill like Lucian or something. I don't know, something crazy like that. But anyways, today we're gonna be autoing Hall of Heroes, floor 2. Floor 3 for this Hall of Heroes Water Samurai is really difficult. So ain't nobody got time to auto B3. It would take too long anyways with the team that I have, because I only have one nuker on my team and he's not even 6-star. But here are the monsters I'm going to be using. Verad, these are his stats. These are his runes: Despair Energy, Speed, HP, Accuracy. Then we've got Chasun. Now I finally runed her with Violent. So these are her runes. These are her stats. You've got Belladeon. These are his stats. These are his runes. Veromos. He's got a bit of speed on him. These are his runes. And then finally, we have Jojo. And you might be thinking, wow, you're an idiot. You're bringing Jojo to a Water Hall of Heroes. And I'm like, trust me, I'm not a doctor. But I've done this before. But anyways, these are his runes. I actually built them defensively. You can see the defense and HP sub on that speed rune. Defense percent on slot 4 as a primary stat. Trust me, I thought about this. And I'll explain why when I'm actually doing the Hall of Heroes. Why this is the ideal build for him for this Hall of Heroes specifically, and why it works out well for him. These are his stats. You can tell he's got almost 1.2k attack, 850 defense, a little over 10k HP. So let's get started. And this Hall of Heroes is Water Samurai, and this is actually a pretty hard Hall of Heroes, and specifically because of the 5th stage. And this first stage really isn't too bad. It's just a bunch of Junes and Cayennes being jerk-offs and like jerking around. But this level is where I get my revenge on Cayenne for trolling me so many times when I'm trying to summon a natural 4-star. I swear that's happened at least twice, at least maybe even 3 times. He's definitely trolled me at least twice. But this level is not too bad. It's kind of difficult though because of the Wind Samurai's cooldowns, but Verad kind of absorbs all of them. The other thing about this team is that it has full elemental representation. I mean, it's got one monster from every single element, and that's something. I mean, that's got to count for like a little extra credit or something like that. But this level is kind of annoying because of Kaito's skill reset, but it's not too bad. The reason I bring Jojo is not just because of the whatchamacallit, the bombs. Oh yeah, that was the word. Such a difficult word to remember. Words are hard. But anyways, it's not just because of his bombs and his continuous damage, but it's because he can survive all the way through. He can survive through this entire... See, like that Monkey King just tried to wreck him, but he survived. And if it wasn't for the way I built him, with defense and with HP subs and with a primary defense rune for slot 4, if it wasn't for that, then he wouldn't have survived that attack. It also helps that Ifrit is boosting his HP up to about 12k, maybe 13k. But it's mostly because he's already got a good defense stat, and those defense runes and defense subs on those runes help him survive more. So that combined with the good heal support that I've got from Bella and Chasun, and Chasun being violent runed, that helps him survive throughout the entire Hall of Heroes on auto, which is definitely something for a damage dealer. And you see those bombs over there? They just wrecked everyone. So that also helps. This is actually the hardest floor of this dungeon. I mean, hands down, it's definitely the hardest floor. I mean, sometimes everyone goes after my Ifrit, and then my Ifrit gets wrecked. So imagine doing this floor on B3. This is B2. Imagine doing this floor on B3. I mean, it's just a mess. So this is actually the hardest floor, in my opinion. The boss isn't too bad, but this is the floor where my Ifrit dies. And again, bringing Jojo has been a huge help, because those bombs just wreck. I mean, the other thing about making him defensive is that in case those bombs don't kill, they still stun now. I mean, that update recently made it so that you didn't have to aim for your bombs to kill in one hit. You can just have them stun, and that's why I switched out an attack percent rune I had for slot 2 on him with a speed rune. Did you see how close he was there to dying? Like, if it wasn't for all those defensive runes I gave him, he wouldn't have survived. I mean, it's plain and simple. Sometimes 500 H makes the difference between surviving and dying, and that definitely applies in this case. So Kaz is down, and my Jojo's still alive. So yeah, what now, huh? What now, haters? I remember when I got feedback for Jojo's defense runes, and people were like, "No, you're an idiot," and I was like, "You bastard! I'm gonna try it anyways." Pardon the French in the past couple of sentences, but haters gonna hate.